Hi there. Do you know that providing solutions to any question effectively, you need to know the basics? In today's class, I'll be running through Venn diagram and how we can represent sets on our Venn diagram. Now, Venn diagram is a diagram representing mathematical or logical sets, pictorially as circles within an enclosing rectangle, which is our universal set. So automatically it means that this rectangle here represents universal sets as represented in all diagrams shown here. Now, how do I present A union B, intersection B, up till A union B or prime as Venn diagram? How do I present them in my Venn diagram? Now, A union B means what? Elements in A and B. That's A union B. Means picking elements from A and B without repetition, as I explained in my class, one of my class. So this is automatically what? A union B. Set representation, Venn diagram form. Okay, so now A intersection B means what? Picking what is common to both A and B. Now, just note, this first circle is my A, the second circle is my B. So automatically it means that everything from here to here represents A, everything from here to here represents what? B. In which case, A intersection B in this case now becomes what? This. Because intersection means what? What is common to both A and B, which is only this. Now, for A prime union B, union initially means what? What's common to A prime and B. What is A prime? A prime means what? Elements in the universal set, not in A. Elements in the universal set, not in A, is going to be this. Up till this point, that's A prime. Now, elements not in A, but what? In the universal set, which is inside the rectangle. Now, union B means what? It merges with B. Okay, it merges with what? With B. That is A prime union B. Now, for A intersection B prime, it means what is common between what? A and what? B prime. Now, initially, this is going to be my B prime. This is my B prime around there, have you? A intersection B prime is what's common between A and what? And B prime. So, it means I'll be having this, around B. Then I have what is common between what? A and B prime, around there. Now, for A prime intersection B prime, it means what's common between what? A prime and what? B prime. A prime initially is what? This around here. B prime also is also what? This around, in this case. Okay, so intersection means what's common amongst the two of them. So that's what's actually joining them together. So that is the representation for that. Now, for A prime union B prime, it means take elements amongst A prime and B prime and then bring them together without repetition. This is also A prime intersection. This is also A prime B prime. Now, union now becomes what? Like this. That's what differentiates this and what? This from themselves. Now, for this, A union B or prime is what? What's common? What is in the universal set? That is not in A union B. Remember, A union B is what? All this. Okay, so A union B or prime is going to be what? All this outside here. Which is the same thing as what? A prime intersection what? Intersection B prime. Yes, because if you want to prove that this is equal to this, it automatically means that in set theory, when we come to set theory, we can prove that what? A union B or prime is equal to what? A prime intersection what? B prime. Exactly. And A intersection B or prime is equal to what? A prime union what? B prime. According to the Morgan's law, correct? Okay, so this we can prove, but not in today's class. Okay, so this is how to represent each of these set notations on what? Venn diagram. Now, this question says prove if universal set is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and A is 1, 2, 3, B is 3, 4, 5. Show that. Now let's not even actually show. Let's show that what A union B all prime is equals to what A prime intersection what B prime in this case. So let's first show that A union B all prime is equals to what A prime intersection what B prime. Now the Venn diagram for this set will be what as follows. This is my universal set here. This is my A. This is my B. You can write them inside. Now, what's common? 3, isn't it? 3 will fall into the middle here. Now, when we come to questions under two Venn diagrams, I'm going to be explaining more. Now, this is 2 and 3. I mean, this is 3. 3 is common to both A and B, so that's why 3 is in the middle. What remains in A is what? 1, 2. What remains in B is what? 4, 5. Now, this is it. So, when now say we should find A union B prime, it means that what? I should find A union B first, the one in the brackets, before I now find a prime. Now, A union B becomes what? Writing all the elements in A and B with repetition. 4, 5. That's A union B. Now, prime. A union B or prime means that what? Elements not in A union B, but is in the universal set. Now, comparing this and this, they are the same thing. It means A union B or prime is the same thing as what? A union B or prime is the same thing as what? This. Exactly what it means. So, what is not here is empty. Okay? A union B is what? This, which is exactly the same thing as what? U, which is also correct. Now, A union B prime is what? Empty set. Why? Because an element not in the universal set will be what? Will basically be empty. That's why when we come to set theory later on, we'll be looking at some other things. We'll be looking at the union of something giving us universal set, the intersection of something giving us what? Empty set, and the likes like that. So A union B prime in this case is what? Empty set. Now let's now look at A prime intersection B prime. I want to prove that this is equal to this. I've done for this LHS. Now for my RHS, all I have, A prime is going to be what? Elements not in A, but in my universal set. So 1, 2, 3 is here, 1, 2, 3 is here. What is not there? 4, 5. Okay. Then B prime is what? Elements not in B, but in my universal set, which is what? 3, 4, 5 is here. 1, 2 is not there. Now, let's now look for the intersection. A prime intersection B prime means what is common between what? A prime and B prime. Comparing these two now, is anything common? Nothing is common. So that's why I'll leave it as what? Empty set or null set. Now, this is my RHS. Since, conclusion now, since RHS is equals to LHS, therefore, it implies that what? It implies that what? A union B or prime is equals to what? A prime intersection what? B prime, which we have the diagram as what? This represented here separately, and they are actually the same thing.